Think Arizona is just scorching deserts, cactus, and endless sun? Think again. Tucked within this sun-soaked state are towns so stunning, they feel like hidden gems in the Southwest. In this video, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful places to live in Arizona, where mountain views, vibrant charm, and desert sunsets redefine what home can be. Number 10. Gilbert. Picture this. You wake up to golden sunlight pouring through your window, palm trees swaying just outside, and the smell of fresh coffee drifting up from the cafe down the street. That's a regular morning in Gilbert, a place that feels peaceful and familiar, but somehow still a little magical. Once known as the hay capital of the world, Gilbert has grown into one of the most inviting and surprisingly lively towns in the Southwest. It's one of the cleanest, safest, and most family-friendly places in Arizona. With about 275,000 people, Gilbert hits that perfect sweet spot. It's big enough that there's always something going on, but small enough that it still feels personal. You've got family festivals that bring out the whole town, food truck nights that smell like heaven, and sunset yoga classes in the park that feel like something out of a movie. Speaking of parks, Gilbert Regional Park is one of the best community spaces around. It's got everything: giant playgrounds, splash pads, walking trails, basketball courts, even a concert pavilion. On weekends, it turns into this buzzing little world of families, dogs, and music in the air. Cost-wise, Gilbert gives you a lot for what you pay. Rent averages about $2,000 to $2,500 a month, and buying a home typically lands around $550,000 to $600,000, which is honestly pretty fair considering how safe, beautiful, and in demand the area is. Groceries run about $600 to $700 a month, and with 300 plus days of sunshine a year, you'll find yourself living best outdoors than in. Number 9. Tucson. If you're looking for a place where culture, scenery, and sunshine all come together in the best possible way, Tucson might just be calling your name. With around 542,000 residents, it's Arizona's second largest city, but you wouldn't know it by the vibe. Tucson moves slower, softer. It's creative, calm, and surrounded by some of the most breathtaking desert landscapes you'll ever see. 5 mountain ranges frame the skyline. Towering saguaros stretch toward endless blue. And the light here? It's something special. Life in Tucson has a rhythm all its own. Mornings might start with a hike through Saguaro National Park, followed by mesquite pancakes or spicy chilaquiles at a sunny sidewalk cafe. Winters are warm, summers are dry, and there's just something about sipping prickly pear lemonade by the pool that makes even the hottest days feel kind of perfect. And while a lot of cities boast about affordability, Tucson actually delivers. The average home costs around $350,000, rent averages about $1,600 a month, and groceries run lower than most places, about $600 to $650. It's one of the most affordable big cities in the Southwest, but it doesn't feel cheap, it feels generous. Like you can build a life here without giving up the good stuff, Tucson also has soul. It's a UNESCO City of Gastronomy, which means the food is next level, rooted in Mexican, Native American, and cowboy traditions. Think mesquite-grilled carne asada, fresh-made tamales, fry bread topped with honey, and Sonoran hot dogs loaded with bacon, beans, and jalapeno sauce. You've got one-of-a-kind events like the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show and the All Souls Procession, and neighborhoods where live mariachi music floats out of backyards on a Saturday night. If you're dreaming of a place that's full of color, culture, and calm, Tucson might just be where your next chapter begins. Number 8. Scottsdale. Scottsdale isn't just a city, it's a whole vibe. Tucked into the heart of the Sonoran Desert, this sunny oasis is where easy living meets quiet luxury. With about 243,000 people, it's big enough to keep life exciting, but small enough to feel personal. Think palm-lined streets, golden sunrises, and a pace of life that feels just right. Here, your mornings might start with a hike up Camelback Mountain, one of the most iconic trails in Arizona. and your evenings wind down with rooftop drinks under a sky full of stars. Old Town Scottsdale brings the charm with its walkable mix of local art, boutique shops, and some of the best tacos and wine bars around. Just outside of downtown, you'll find plenty of green space, peaceful neighborhoods, and spots to relax that feel like your own personal resort. Scottsdale is especially popular with active retirees, remote workers, and anyone craving a year-round outdoor lifestyle. There are more golf courses than you can count, top-rated wellness centers, and events like the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction that turn the city into a destination for collectors and car lovers from around the world. Even if you're not into cars, the energy during that week is electric. Now, yes, Scottsdale isn't cheap. Average rent hits about $3,200 a month, and homes average around $850,000. Groceries cost roughly $700 to $800 a month. But in return, you get one of the healthiest economies, sunniest climates, and highest qualities of life in Arizona. With over 330 days of sunshine and zero need for snow boots, this is outdoor living at its absolute peak. Number 7. Tempe. Tempe is one of those cities that just buzzes with life. It's where college town energy meets desert cool, with a splash of lake views and a streak of rebellious charm. Home to around 185,000 people and anchored by Arizona State University, Tempe has one of the most youthful, walkable, and upbeat vibes in the state. Whether you're a student, a remote worker, or just someone who likes their city served with sunshine and momentum, Tempe keeps things interesting. Let's talk vibe, because Tempe has one of the most dynamic downtowns in the valley. It's urban, artsy, and unapologetically fun. Picture coffee shops that double as co-working spaces, some of the quirkiest vintage boutiques, rooftop bars with skyline views, taco joints that locals swear by, and live music almost every night. Tempe Town Lake runs right through the middle of it all, offering the best urban kayaking and paddleboarding in the Phoenix metro, plus outdoor concerts and festivals with the water glimmering behind the stage. And the events? They're part of what makes this place shine. From the Tempe Festival of the Arts to the Innings Music Festival, where big-name bands play under desert skies, there's always something to look forward to. Tempe also manages to be surprisingly affordable for everything it offers. Average rent is about $2,000 to $2,500 a month, with homes priced around $280,000 to $300,000. One of the more budget-friendly spots in the Phoenix area. Groceries run about $750, but with so many student-friendly eats and global flavors, you'll never go hungry on a budget. It's not just fun and games either. Tempe is quietly becoming a serious hub for tech and innovation, with companies like State Farm, Honeywell, and Amazon setting up shop, and ASU driving research and startups. And with the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport just 10 minutes away, travel couldn't be easier. If you're looking for a place that's always a little unexpected, always alive, and always sunny, Tempe might just be your kind of town. Number 6. Flagstaff. Welcome to Flagstaff, a place where the air smells like pine, the summers feel like a deep breath, and every season brings something new to fall in love with. Sitting at nearly 7,000 feet above sea level, this high-elevation haven of around 76,000 people is one of Arizona's best-kept secrets and most breathtaking mountain towns. You won't find palm trees here. Instead, you'll wake up to some of the tallest ponderosa pines in the world, crisp mountain air, and skies so clear they practically beg you to look up and dream. Flagstaff is where the pace slows down, just enough for you to actually enjoy life. It's got the energy of a college town, thanks to Northern Arizona University, but also the laid-back feel of a mountain retreat. Summers are made for hiking forest trails at Buffalo Park. Fall brings golden aspens along the Inner Basin Trail that make the whole landscape glow. In winter, you're just minutes away from skiing the slopes at Arizona Snow Bowl. And spring? Wildflowers everywhere at Picture Canyon. Downtown is one of those rare places that feels both lived in and alive. You've got some of the coziest rooftop breweries, local bookstores, indie coffee shops, and live music drifting into the streets. And just 80 miles up the road, the Grand Canyon, one of the greatest natural wonders on Earth. You can hike the rim, catch a sunrise at Desert View, take a mule ride into the canyon, or just stand in awe and let the silence sink in. It's hard to beat that for a weekend plan. Living here isn't the cheapest. Rent averages around $2,000 a month. Homes hover near $500,000, and groceries come out to about $650 to $750 a month. But instead of air conditioning bills, you'll be investing in sweater weather, mountain air, and one of the most livable climates in the Southwest. If you'd rather have mountains than malls and stars instead of traffic lights, Flagstaff might be just what your heart's been looking for. Before we move on, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Your dream town could be up next. Number 5. Peoria. Peoria is one of those places that surprises you in the best way. Tucked into the northwest edge of the Phoenix metro, it brings together everything you'd want in a city. The calm of a quiet suburb, the thrill of the outdoors, and just enough buzz to keep things fresh. With about 191,000 residents, it's grown from a small farming town into one of Arizona's most livable and fast-rising cities. And it's easy to feel why once you're here. Palm-lined streets meet panoramic mountain views, and every weekend brings a new adventure. You might paddleboard across Lake Pleasant, the desert's most stunning lake, or catch a show at the award-winning Peoria Center for the Performing Arts. And for outdoor lovers, Peoria offers some of the best hiking and biking in the metro, like the New River Trail and West Wing Mountain, where the sunsets feel straight out of a movie. Peoria is also one of the best places to raise a family in Arizona. Safe neighborhoods, top-rated schools, splash pads everywhere you turn, and a strong sense of community make it feel like home from the start. And despite all that, it's still surprisingly affordable. Rent averages around $2,200 a month. Homes near $400,000, and groceries hover around $700 to $800. For the quality of life you get, it's one of the best values in the region. Community events bring even more charm to the mix. Locals turn out year-round for celebrations like the Peoria Arts and Cultural Festival and the All-American 4th of July, where fireworks reflect off desert skies. And if you're a baseball fan, spring training games at the beautiful Peoria Sports Complex are a must. Number 4. Paradise Valley. If your dream life includes desert sunsets that stop you in your tracks, total privacy, and espresso by the pool with mountain views, then Paradise Valley might just be the perfect match. Often called the Beverly Hills of Arizona, this small, exclusive town of just 12,600 people offers some of the most luxurious desert living anywhere in the Southwest. Tucked quietly between Phoenix and Scottsdale, Paradise Valley feels like its own private world. Here, calm streets wind past multi-million-dollar homes, and every morning starts like a page out of a resort brochure. There's no busy downtown, and that's exactly the appeal. What you get instead are world-famous resorts like Sanctuary Camelback Mountain, the best golf courses, and hilltop homes with some of the most breathtaking views of Camelback and Mummy Mountains you'll ever see. And yes, it comes at a cost. Average home prices are around $5 million, and rent averages about $9,000 per month. Groceries run close to $700 to $800 a month. But people don't move to Paradise Valley for deals. They move here for privacy, prestige, and the ability to craft a life that's entirely their own. Think private chefs, personal trainers, and spa rooms with views that make you pause and exhale. Paradise Valley doesn't need to show off. It's already one of the most desirable and refined places to live in Arizona. Number 3. Prescott. Prescott is the kind of town that wraps around you like your favorite flannel shirt. Cozy, rugged, and full of stories. Tucked into Arizona's Central Highlands with a population of around 45,000, Prescott offers something most desert towns don't: 4 actual seasons. Here, summer is mild, winters bring a soft dusting of snow, and fall turns the forest golden. it's a mountain town escape without losing the comforts of city life. This is a place where the Old West is more than a theme. It's part of everyday life. Prescott's historic downtown is straight out of a postcard, with Whiskey Row's old saloons, century-old hotels, and charming shops circling the courthouse plaza. It's walkable, welcoming, and lively all year. And yes, Prescott is home to the world's oldest rodeo, a summer tradition that draws fans, cowboys, and curious first-timers from across the country. Living in Prescott means enjoying big beauty on a small-town budget. The median home price lands around $600,000. An average rent is about $1,500 per month. Monthly groceries run close to $700, and you'll find plenty of locally grown goods at the weekend farmers market or the city's co-op grocery. For retirees, artists, outdoor lovers, and families alike, Prescott delivers a high quality of life with surprisingly low stress. Prescott is also a dream for anyone who craves the outdoors. With Prescott National Forest at your doorstep, you can hike, kayak, mountain bike, or just sit by a granite-lined lake and breathe in the pine air. The Watson and Lynx Lakes are perfect for lazy paddles or afternoon picnics, and Thumb Butte Trail offers views that make you forget you're still in Arizona. The city has a strong community vibe, powered by art festivals, bluegrass concerts, craft fairs, and a growing creative scene. Local galleries, historic theaters, and small-town diners give it that warm, lived-in feel you can't fake. If you're after a slower pace, cooler breezes, and a city that feels more like a storybook town, Prescott is your spot. Number 2, Chandler. Chandler isn't just another Phoenix suburb. It's one of those places that really surprises you. It's where sunshine meets innovation, and a fast-growing city still feels like a close-knit hometown. With around 276,800 people, Chandler is one of the fastest-growing cities in Arizona, but it hasn't lost its sense of heart. The streets are clean, the parks are everywhere, and there's just this easy, welcoming energy that makes you feel at home right away. It's also a serious tech hub. Intel, Microchip, PayPal, some of the biggest names in the business are here, which gives the city a solid economy and a forward-thinking vibe. But it's not all work. All around town, you'll find colorful murals, desert gardens, walking trails, and splash pads that turn an ordinary afternoon into something you want to slow down and enjoy. Cost of living here also feels like a win. Rent averages about $2,400 a month, and homes go for around $500,000. Groceries come in at about $700 monthly. Looking for a place that's always buzzing with something to do? You can browse shops at Chandler Fashion Center, listen to live music downtown, or take the kids to one of the city's many events, like the famous Ostrich Festival, or one of the many cultural celebrations that reflect Chandler's diversity. If you're into the outdoors, Veterans Oasis Park and the Paseo Trail are local favorites, with space to bike, walk, or just breathe. It's a city that's growing fast but stays grounded, where the future feels bright and the community feels real. Number 1, Mesa. Mesa is one of Arizona's most underrated gems, big enough to buzz, calm enough to exhale. With a population of about 500,000, it's the third largest city in the state, yet it carries one of the warmest, most inviting suburban vibes you'll find anywhere in the Southwest. Life here unfolds under some of the sunniest skies in the nation, with a calendar packed full of art, culture, and community. Where else can you find wide boulevards lined with towering palms, mountain views in every direction, and neighborhoods that feel as peaceful as they are picture-perfect? Mesa's heart beats strongest at the Mesa Arts Center, the largest arts campus in Arizona, where galleries, live music, and world-class performances create a cultural scene that rivals major metros. Mesa makes it easy to live well without overspending. The average rent is around $1,800 per month, and the median home price sits close to $450,000, one of the best deals in the Phoenix metro area. Grocery bills land at about $800 per month, and with dozens of farmers markets, you can shop fresh and local. Whether you're a first-time buyer, downsizing retiree, or just craving space to grow, Mesa offers solid value with serious comfort. And talk about playtime. Mesa is an outdoor lover's dream. The nearby Usery Mountain Regional Park offers hiking, biking, and horseback riding with views that stretch across the valley. The Salt River's not far either, perfect for tubing or kayaking when summer kicks in. Golfers will find no shortage of courses, and families flock to attractions like the Arizona Museum of Natural History and Mesa's beloved seasonal festivals like Merry Main Street and the Mesa Music Festival. Economically, Mesa is a blend of old and new. Aerospace, healthcare, education, and tech are growing fast here. You'll find major employers like Boeing, Banner Health, and AT&T, along with a rising tide of startups and remote professionals who love the sunshine-fueled lifestyle. If you're looking for a city that's affordable, authentic, and quietly beautiful, Mesa is where the good life lives. If you enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you'll love this next video too. Thanks for watching.